today's class, we are going to be working with moving the energy around in the spinal column and kind of just shifting things around, rinsing it out. And we'll close with some hip openers just to release that energy, let it go. Our hips tend to hold on to a lot of that energy. They're really energy holders. They love to hold on to it for us, which is nice, but not nice. We need to let it go. So let's move some of the energy around, let it go. This is a very short practice and you don't need any prior yoga experience to do this one. So let's get started. We'll begin in a child's pose. You might want to have a pillow or a blanket nearby and come into your child's pose. Toes together. You can keep your knees together or as wide as the mat as you fold forward. Bring your forehead down. Fingertips come together to touch. Elbows as wide as the mat. Maybe using a block or a book under the forehead if it doesn't reach. Or a pillow in between the heels and the feet if you're uncomfortable. And just take a big breath or two here. Breathing deep into the belly, feeling the belly expand towards the floor. And exhale, feeling the whole body relax, welcoming yourself to the mat. And push your fingertips into the mat. Walk your hands over to the right, maybe stacking your right palm over the top of your left hand. And then keeping your left hip down. Really open up the side body here. Breathing into the left side ribs, feeling them open. And pushing yourself up a little ways. Walk your hands over to the right, left, right hand over top to the left. And sinking down. And breathing into the side body. Imagine you can fill up the side of your torso like a balloon. Pushing yourself up and coming back to center. Maybe you're reaching forward, keeping the shoulders rolled down and back. Let your heart melt. And then push your torso back up so you're just seated on your heels. And walk forward into a tabletop pose. Both knees are about hip width apart. Spread your fingertips wide. Tuck your toes under. And then broaden the collarbones. Gaze forward. Curl the tailbone up. Keep the belly pulled in. And exhale, tuck the chin into the chest, pull the navel towards the spine, and tuck the tailbone down, point it towards the in between your knees. Few more rounds like this, cat cow. Inhaling to gaze forward, and then exhaling to curl it in like a Halloween cat. Aiming to feel this movement in each part of the spine. Make your breath the loudest thing in the room. In and out through the nose. After your last one, you can bring your spine back to neutral. Tuck your toes back under. Really press into your fingertips and knuckles as we move into our downward facing dog. Lifting the hips up and back. You can keep your knees bent generously. Head in between the biceps. Really let your head dangle. And maybe pedal out the legs, straightening one leg and bending the other knee. And then walking the dog. Really feeling into the hamstrings. Take a deep breath in through the nose. As you exhale, sigh out the mouth. Make some noise with it. And you can walk the feet forward towards the hands. And coming to the top of the mat. Feet hip width apart. Let your head hang heavy. Maybe clasp opposite elbows. So sway side to side. Inhale, lift halfway up. Fingertips to shins. Roll the shoulder blades back. Exhale here. And then on your next inhale, just push into your feet to lift your torso back all the way up. Mountain pose, shine your palms forward or to either side of the room. Roll the shoulder blades back. Micro bend the knees. Pull the abs up and in. Let's inhale. Sweep the arms up overhead. And exhale. Bring your left hand down, right arm keeps coming over for a side bend. Maybe your left arm comes to your left thigh. Press into it. Take a few breaths here. Then inhale, reach both arms up. Feel the spine lengthen. And exhale out to the side. So your right arm comes down, maybe pressing into that thigh. Deep side bend over to the right. Inhale, both arms lift up. Again, feeling the body expand. Feel the toes and the feet digging into the mat and your fingertips reaching away. But make sure you keep your shoulders nice and relaxed. And exhale, swoop the arms back down, Tadasana, shine the palms forward. Lift your weight into your left foot. As you inhale, bring your right knee up towards the chest. And exhale, step that foot back into either a high lunge or a low lunge, dropping the knee down. So I'll drop my knee down for this one, but if you'd like more of a challenge, maybe try it in a high lunge. Inhale, reach your arms up. Make sure your tailbone is pointed straight down. Imagine your thighs are magnetizing towards each other like they're scissors. And if you like, you can just stay here, focusing on stability and strength. Otherwise, bring your right arm forward, left arm back, and twist open towards the left. And if you feel good here, maybe bring your left hand to the low back and bring your right elbow to rest on the outer side of that thigh, coming into a twist here. Breathing deep. Each inhale, feel your spine lengthen. Each exhale, maybe moving a bit deeper into the twist, using your abs to pull yourself in. Inhale, reach your left arm back, right arm forward, and exhale and twist. Reach the arms up. And on your next exhale, plant the palms, tuck the back toes under, and come into a nice runner's lunge here, sinking the hips low. Gaze forward. And plant the palms, bring your left foot back, downward facing dog. Any movements that feel good here. And again, walk your feet forward. Let yourself in for a minute. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale here. Then inhale, come all the way back up. Tadasana. Shift your weight into your right foot. Inhale, lift the left knee up. And exhale, step it back. High lunge or low lunge. I'll show the high lunge this time. Inhale, reach your arms up. Find your stability. Make sure the bowl of the pelvis is upright. And if you're adding a twist, left arm forward, right arm back. You can always stay up like this, or else bringing the right hand to the low back to make sure it stays stable as you come forward and bring your palms to prayer. One more deep breath in. And bring your right arm back. Inhale, push up. Exhale, unwind. Another deep breath here, maybe raising your arm. Exhale, plant the palms, straighten that front foot, and let your hips sink into a runner's lunge as you gaze forward. And when you're ready, bring your right foot back into your downward facing dog. Last one here, making any movements that feel good. You can walk your feet to the center of the mat, walk your hands back. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. And inhale, roll up one vertebra at a time, stacking each chakra and swapping together. Head and neck are relaxed, ready to come up. You can bring your feet a little bit wider than hip width now. Toes out about 45 degrees, heels in. Take a big inhale, maybe reach up if you'd like. And exhale, come into a squat. So squatting down as low as is comfortable for you. Maybe moving side to side if that feels good. And then bring your seat down, legs out wide. Now this is where you might want your blanket or your pillow to sit on as we get into the hips here. So bring the legs out wide, flex the toes so your toes and knees are pointed straight up to the ceiling. Vista Konasana. And just breathe here, maybe folding forward as much as is appropriate for you. Trying to keep that length in the spine so your crown of your head is still in line with your tailbone. And breathe deeply to the inner thigh. After a few breaths, you can push yourself up. Maybe you put your hands underneath your knees to pull your feet up together. And kind of lie down on your back. Rolling down slowly, one vertebra at a time. Reach your right leg up to the sky, flex your foot, and bring your hands, like interlace your fingers behind your thigh. If this is inappropriate, maybe bring a strap. So if you have a strap or a belt, you can either wrap that around your foot or around the thigh here so you can pull it in. I'm going to use mine around my foot. And your left leg can either stay, your foot can be flat on the mat, or you can extend that leg out, kind of intensify this. And if it feels good, maybe bring your right foot out towards the right to open up the hip band. Maybe even using your right arm as like a kickstand for it, like hold on to it while you're holding the strap in your left arm. And feel that opening in the hip, letting that energy go. Release slowly. Inhale, bring that foot back up to center and bend that knee. And you can bring your knee towards, bring it towards your right armpit for a half happy baby here. So you can either just stay like this, or you can hold on to your foot on the pinky toe side of your foot to bring that up. And here you can bring your left leg in again. Maybe flop that knee out to the left to counterbalance this pose. You can bend your knee and do the same thing on the other side. So either bring the left leg up, either using just your hands to interlace here, or if you have your strap, you can wrap that around your foot or the back of your thigh, whatever is most appropriate for your body. And after a bit of a hamstring stretch here, go ahead and open that leg out towards the left, really getting into the hip. And try to keep that right hip down. Don't really want to roll over to the left. That will kind of just mean that you're going too far. And just imagine you're breathing directly into that left hip. Maybe the inner groin, just filling that area up like a balloon. And inhale, pull that foot back up. Bend your knee. Have happy baby, second side. Whatever is appropriate for you. Maybe just hugging your knee up towards your left shoulder. If you're holding your foot, go ahead and bend your knee. You can release that leg back down. Maybe make a windshield wiper motion with your knees. And extend one leg at a time out for Shavasana. Relaxing in stillness here for a few breaths to really close down our practice. Five deep breaths here. Each inhale filling the torso up with air. Each exhale, letting gravity take hold of your body, releasing any tension, any leftover energy that was meant to be released. And deepen your breath. And as you're ready, roll to one side, bending the knees. And slowly pushing yourself up to take a seat. Maybe sitting on your blanket or on your pillow. And closing the eyes. Bring your palms together to touch at the heart center. Give yourself gratitude for coming to the mat today. And I'll close our practice together by chanting Om. You can join if you like. Inhale deeply to chant Om. Namaste. Blinking the eyes open. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you are able to let go of anything that needed to go. Please let me know how this made you feel, and I will see you in the next video. Namaste.